Bonjour amigos, I'm just going to talk you through this week's work. So what we're going to be doing again is using the interactive textbook rather than like a task on Active Learn. We're going to look at the actual book. So again, I've put the little link for a really short video on how to do that here, but obviously if you're watching this one, you don't need to look at that one too. So what you're going to do is you're going to go on to Active Learn. I've already signed in, so I'm going to go to Studio Accuré GCSE French Higher Active Book. So click on that. That's going to open in a new tab. And then the page we are using is going to be page 162. So down here, I'm just going to type 162. There we are. Right, so here are all your tasks for this week. For your first question, actually, obviously, before you do that, if you want to do it in a Google Doc or on paper, that's completely up to you. But please make sure it's kind of presented clearly. So under subheadings, so under, first of all, your title. So it's going to be Modulate Notre planète, our planet, and then exercise 1, 1, 2, etc. Just so it's easier to have a look at and mark. So for the first exercise, what you're going to do, oh, not this one. What you're going to do is translate these problems, and then you're going to decide if they're catastrophes naturelles, so like natural disasters, or problèmes provoqués par l'homme, so man-made problems. So you're going to write, for example, the first one, le déboisement, is deforestation, and then you're going to write if that is a natural disaster or a man-made problem. So, for example, in here we've put here deforestation, problème provoqué par l'homme, and you're going to do that for the rest of them as well. Then for number 2, what you need to do is have a listen and decide which is the biggest problem for each person. So, for example, you're going to just write 1 to 6 in the margin, or obviously just written down. And then for number 1, if you have a listen, the answer is going to be la guerre, and that's literally all you have to write. Then for number 3, what you're going to do is decide which person says each. So it's basically exactly what they say written. So don't worry if you missed like the first bit, just have a quick scan through and you'll be able to work it out hopefully. So you're just going to write again, for example, just the letter, that's fine. And then as an extension, if you can translate paragraphs A to F, if you can translate these, that would be absolutely brilliant. So please have a go at that if you can. Then for number 4, we're going to ignore that one, so don't worry. Number 5, I want you to write a response to this question. So, à ton avis, quel est le plus grand problème pour la planète et pourquoi? Okay, so for that, you can look as well. There's loads of vocabulary for you that you can use on page 178. Okay, so we'll just type it in here, 178. Then it is the section that's Notre planète. So this one, you can click it or actually zoom in, that'd be easier. So here we go, this section here. Yeah. Right. Then once you've done that, for exercise number 6, what you're going to be doing is listening carefully and filling in the missing words. This one's probably the trickiest exercise, so you just need to listen really, really carefully and see if you can write the word in French down. So I've given you the first one already. It's a number, a percentage, but just listen really, really, really carefully and see if you can work them out. So most of them are percentages anyway, so it's numbers, right? Remember, when you're doing listening exercises, it's this little speaker that you click to hear, okay? So just click on the speaker and you can hear that. Then our very last exercise, number 7, what I want you to do is read this text and then answer the questions in full sentences in English. So for example, number 1, where has there been a force 12 hurricane? You're going to read through it and you're going to write out an answer in a full sentence. So here we've got, for number 1, there has been a force 12 hurricane in the British Isles. Okay, so that is all you need to do. If you have any questions whatsoever, please email or comment on Google Classroom and we can help you out. Okay, bonne chance.